On April 14, 2014, Chibok, a little village hideously nested in the sandy terrain of northeast Nigeria, experienced something that forever changed its future. The day had been usual as before, and as the sun gently drifted away from the village, living streaks of beautiful luminance and warmth stylishly kissing the tiny mud huts scattered on the settlement. Kids were playing around, enjoying the freedom that living in this climate brings, one free from the hustles and bustles of city life. In a government secondary school for girls in the community, the students retired to their hostels to ease off the academic stress of that day. But lurking in the darkness was terror. As the night gently streaked in, an extremist and terrorist organization called Boko Haram struck. More than 200 girls were kidnapped from the school by these terrorists. The world shook the next day as the news of the girls' kidnap filtered in through social media. World leaders, celebrities, international media, and even world religious bodies spoke out against this act of terrorism and challenged the Nigerian government to bring back the girls. This led to the birth of #BringBackOurGirls. Bring Back Our Girls was mired by political and religious indifferences, and all the world could do was just support on social media, nothing else. More than 2 years have gone by, and still more than 95% are still in captivity by these terrorists. Take a look at this short CNN interview.
Seeing that video and seeing some of those girls in the background crying is absolutely heartbreaking. Talk to me about your reaction to what appears on this video and the fact we see some of these Chibok girls.
Watching this video, you had an even stronger mix of emotions where you went from being aghast at what our girls have been through to being having a sense of renewal that at least these girls are alive and that we do stand a chance to get our girls back. If only the world would be outraged enough, angered enough at the suffering of young women who went to gain knowledge only to be abducted by terrorists. If we can get angry enough about this, we would make the right set of decisions.
How does this story tie into our campaign? This kidnap story is one of the many stories of violence perpetrated in northern Nigeria. Children are seen roaming the streets every day, uneducated. They don't have access to good education. The schools provided are not well built or conducive for learning. In our opinion, these kids are volatile targets for terrorists. They are recruited daily by these terrorist groups, trained and used for their suicide bombing mission. This is possible because the world has ignored them. We focus our attention on the major headlines and forget about the little things that matter. The child who sleeps daily in the streets. The child who at an early age has no home and relies on begging for alms for survival. The child who has no one to care for him. The child who faces fear and danger every day as part of survival. This child has grown into someone who no longer sees the value in humanity and is willing to kill himself just to kill others. What is the world doing about this child? How much is the life of a single child worth to us? Well, we are stepping up. Lead Academy is taking the initiative to take these kids, put them in a world-class learning environment with every other child, so they can experience love and care, transforming their lives in the process. We encourage you to be a part of this amazing process. This is an opportunity for us to be a part of history as we lend a hand financially in bringing this vision to reality. Just one question. At the end of this life, what will you like to be remembered for?